Hey guys, welcome back. I have a book review for you guys. I know it's been forever, but oh, this book, you guys, was so good. Long. I'm not used to reading. Well, I'm not used to anymore reading books this length. Um, and it is Unnatural by Michael Griffo. Before I go on, I want to apologize about the quality of my camera. I don't know why it's kind of everywhere. It's been like this since I first did it, but I am sorry about that. There's really nothing I can do right now. I've tried to fix it. I can't. I would need to take it to someone for them to see what's wrong with it, to try to fix it. I can't afford to do that right now, so I'm just stuck with either doing it on here and it'd be like this, or being it on my phone, but it's really hard to show books when I'm having to hold my phone up here, and then showing books like this, or like this, and it's a pain. It's a hassle, and if anyone else has done it, you'd understand. That's why in some of my earlier videos you have where you see me showing books, and I just talk, and you don't really see me all that often, unless it's like the beginning or a couple seconds to the end. Alright, now I get into the book. Before I read this book, I read reviews, and a lot of people called it a gay Twilight. I am a huge Twilight fan, and I picked up this series because it had vampires in it, but it was also a gay romance. Read Twilight a lot. Love Twilight. Anyone who has seen my channel knows how much I love the Twilight series, but mostly because I love vampires. This book is nothing like Twilight. Okay, the first couple chapters in, Michael moves to London. That's the only comparison I can possibly think of that even remotely compares it. However, I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars because it was awesome and amazing and outstanding, and I loved it. Plain and simple, and that's it. Alrighty. Okay. Michael lives in a town called Weeping Water, which the name was interesting, I'll say. Before I get into my actual review, I'm going to, I'm not actually going to, well, instead of reading the back, I'm going to read this little poem type thing that's about the book, and I just love it. And I love the fact that it was in the book throughout the whole thing in sections, because this is what it looks like. Yeah, because of the glare, you probably can't see it, but I'm sorry. 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops, 4. Floodgates open, the waters pour. Cool and warm and clear and red. Am I alive or am I dead? First of all, just reading that glued me into the book, honestly. It really did. That alone glued me into this book. And it took me about 10 days to read this book. That's like a week and a half. Only because there were some days where I just didn't read because I just wasn't up to it. Not because the story wasn't fascinating and I couldn't stop reading, it's just the fact that I just didn't feel like reading that day. There were like maybe 2 days I felt like that, but the rest of the time, I do know that there was one day where I read 200 pages that day, so it was really good. Okay, Michael, in the start of the book, Michael lives in a town called Weeping Water, Nebraska. And it is a very small town, and it is, at the start of the book, you realize that Michael is gay. And he kind of has a crush on his friend, J.R., I think his name is. His mother and his father had a apparently he wasn't a very good husband, and after reading it I understand why. He's kind of an ass. But anyway, this was interesting. That doesn't sound very reassuring, does it? But no, it was. But I have to say it's very unique. The vampires that are actually in this book are very interesting. If I had to be completely honest, they were a little strange. Because according to this, it says that Rowan is is a vampire, but it says part of a hybrid clan who are outcasts even among other vampires. The best way to me to describe them is kind of like a mixture between vampires and mermaids, because they have the ability to breathe underwater, and in their transformed state, their hands and their feet kind of look like there's webbing in between the fingers and the toes. So to me, it made it they're what is known, they're what all the other vampires call water vamps. And unlike other vampires who have to feed daily, the water vamps only have to feed once a month. And it's definitely different. I'm a big vampire fan, and I've read a lot of different vampire books. But this one, I would definitely have to say it takes the cake of being completely unique and strange and different. I liked it. Loved it, really. I mean, it was okay. It was strange at parts, but the one thing, honestly, the whole vampire part was okay. It's not that I didn't really like it, and there are parts in this book that irritate me, like in the early scenes of this book with Michael's school bully named Mari O or whatever. He irritates me. He's overweight, kind of chubby, and thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. And he basically picks on Michael because he's gay, and irritates me on more levels than one. But thankfully he gets what's coming to him. Michael stands up for himself for once, beats the crap out of him. But he moves. It's a couple chapters in, maybe 5, maybe 7. I'm unsure. I don't remember. And he moves because his mother dies, kills herself. In fact, it was definitely not what I was expecting. Now, if you are hoping that's the only death in this book, you will be sadly disappointed. Because there's 2 other main characters that die. It is sad, but it's fiction. People die. End of story, really. Yeah, I don't think I'm really explaining this well. I don't know if it's because I haven't really done a book review in a while, or the fact that it's late and I just came back from sitting in a car for the last couple hours. However, the reason. I loved this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because it was really good. One of the things I really liked about this book was the romance between Rowan and Michael. It's so cute, honestly. I really liked it. It had so many sweet moments, and it was one I've never really found a gay romance book before, a book series, in fact. I mean, I found others, but most of the time it's all about sex, and they do have sex a couple times, in fact, but it's not at all graphic. Well, one, this is a YA book, so you know it's not too horrible, or they would make this an adult book, or they would make the author change I really enjoyed this book, and I'm sorry that I'm not more elaborate. It's just I'm just kind of tired right now, and I probably should have waited till tomorrow to do this, where I'm more upbeat and excited. But I'm not like that often. Sorry to tell you. Most people are more enthusiastic when they do book reviews. I'm not really. Reading is something very serious for me because I enjoy it and I love it so much, and I don't think you should be all chirpy and just like everywhere and every day is like a shining morning of sunshine. People like that. People like that, I want to stab them in the face or slap the hell out of them. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be back in my next video. I will be doing a book tag probably tomorrow, which I'll let you guys know what it is. It is the zombie book tag. I think that's what it's called. My brother was telling me about it yesterday, so it sounds interesting, so I will definitely have to check it out. Alrighty, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.